name's Eddie Mitchell here with Permarez, the rest of my team, which is Jerry Riley, Larry Savage. We're here giving you some quick videos today to kind of show you what Permarez is doing, the results we're getting. It's been very, very good. We just come out of house one here at Farm 120, which is the Permarez house, and we got you some video there and showed the evidence of how effective Permarez is. Now both these houses were cleaned. This is the second flock on this litter. We got through treating the litter yesterday as far as housekeeping, getting it prepared for baby chicks coming Thursday. So we just come out of the house with Permarez. This here is house number 2 at Farm 120. This is the standard protocol, what we call the program house for Wayne Farms. This is spraying in between flocks as far as the Darkling Beetle control. But now we want to show you here, without the Permarez, what you have is basically the norm. The population is much higher. They're a lot more destructive. But Jerry, if you want to come down to the walls, you can see here there's no wall line. You got bugs just moving everywhere, all over the walls. I mean, it's not 3 or 4 square inches without a bug. And you see all these bugs here up the concrete wall. Now with our Permarez, as you've seen over there, the wall line would be here. Our resin would be going down the concrete here, which concrete absorbs the moisture, so it's just soaking in our resin. And it actually goes down and moistens that litter bed down to the clay or to the footer. So we're putting a barrier around the whole perimeter of the poultry house, laden with chemicals that's just absolutely wiping these bugs out. But as you can see, all these bugs here, they're moving into the insulation to lay their eggs or after the moisture, but there's nothing to slow them down. And the number one hatchery in a poultry house for Darkling Beetles is in this insulation, and there's nothing to stop them. They're healthy now, and they'll go in there and lay their eggs, and they'll come out healthy and re-enter the litter bed, and then their eggs hatch off. It'll move into the litter bed, so it's just a never-ending cycle, and having multiple cycles of these, the breed of the bugs in the house is 4 or 5 cycles at any time. So that's the reason you can't never get on top of them, because they're always hatching off, always laying. But we have, with Permarez, designed a system that will take the bugs out, if you will, at their main intersection, because as we all know, within 24 hours of cleaning out, the bugs move to the walls. So any adults, if we had a Permarez line here, trying to get to the walls, it would kill them. Anything hatches off here, trying to get back to the litter bed, it would kill them. So we're just taking the cycles completely out. And so we just want to show you for a few moments here some of the evidence. Like I say, this is the protocol for Wayne Farms, and we just fighting a losing battle. And we're, for the first time, a company that's, our goal is to eradicate instead of just suppress. As you all know, it will be a tremendous help to the growers, their heating, their R values, energy costs. It would be a great help to the integrators of processing plants, salmonella issues, the Rio issues, because we know these Darkling Beetles are carriers of all these diseases. They bite your birds, they stress the birds, they reduce the performance. So as Jerry, if you want to kind of scan right on down this wall some, you can see these bugs. There's nothing to stop them. They're just healthy as they can be. And one of the benefits of Permarez is that we kill bugs 24 hours a day. We can guarantee that. And when we speak of a test house, we're not testing whether or not will the chemicals kill the bugs. That's been tested for decades. We know permethrin is very effective. Delphi, Tingar, which is active ingredient permethrin, it's very effective. So we don't have to guess, will the chemicals kill the bugs? We know that. Permarez, we have designed the application. We're not in the chemical business. Making chemicals, we've designed the application that will combat effectively for the first time. And as you can see, there's bugs just absolutely everywhere. And Jerry, if you want to kind of span up to the ceiling, I'll come down to where you're at. Here's the pipes. We're going to show you some more here. You see the bugs up underneath these pipes. coming to the moisture. Here, if you can go down to here, you can see all under these pipes, it's just loaded with bugs. And they're coming to the moisture. All up against the ceiling, getting up in insulation. You see them in all the cracks that are getting into the walls. You see here, there's cracks everywhere. And Jerry, I don't know if you can see, but if you come down to this corner here, down to the foundation, you see there's a crack in the foundation which is allowing moisture in, and these bugs are just pouring into it. And we use that against them. We give them a moisture source, they come to it, they've got to have moisture. The little they know is going to kill them all. And if you will, I'm going to show you a baffle board. If you come straight up the walls here, Jerry, the baffle board is a kind of a high concentration always of bugs because the moisture coming in from the fans drawing that. It was just raining here today, drawing the moisture in. They just go right to it. But here's your baffle board closed position, and I'm going to walk down to the next baffle board, which is 12 feet away. And just to give you an idea of what these bugs do to our insulation, these houses here are about 8.5 years old, and this is a baffle board that I let down to where you can see. Right here is what they do. This is supposed to be bonded to the metal face of the baffle board, but it's done release because it's absolutely eat up the Darkling Beetles. See here, it's nothing left. There's no R value to this whatsoever anymore. And this whole wall, which is bats in these walls, the insulation is just like that. It just eats it up. And they just fill it full of holes, and that's one of the things that gets your rodents started. They're going into the insulation, eating the eggs and stuff of that nature. But like I say, these houses are not even 9 years old. And they've eaten this stuff all to pieces. That just gives you an idea of how destructive they are. So you can imagine, you know, why our heat bills every year the house is older, your heat bills are going higher and higher because you're able to hold less and less heat. So that's the baffle boards and the effects they have there. So at this time we're going to shut down this spot. I'm going to take you just about 30 feet down the wall here and show you some more evidence in this program house, so you kind of get an idea of how effective Permarez has been thus far.